On the eve of the year 2076, a game erupted into reality. In an instant, countless perilous dungeons emerged, unleashing hordes of monstrous creatures upon humanity. These powerful beasts rampaged through the world, leaving devastation in their wake and driving mankind to the brink of extinction. Yet, amid the chaos and destruction, a glimmer of hope shone through. Humanity was gifted with divine talents. As humanity teetered on the brink of annihilation, individuals began to awaken as mighty hunters, rising to challenge the monstrous hordes and eventually reclaiming the world from their deadly grip. With their victory, a new world order emerged where the strong were revered and the survival of the fittest became the law. The scene shifts to a grand castle adorned with countless stairs, known as Hunter Square. Amidst the crowd of people ascending the stairs, a young boy stands out, looking disappointed and sighing deeply. He mutters to himself, "I was hoping for something extraordinary, maybe a rare profession, but instead, I ended up with the most ordinary warrior class." His frustration is palpable as he reflects on the fate of warriors. In the early stages, they struggle with close combat, often facing significant risks and casualties. Even after dedicating immense time and effort to cultivation, their potential still pales in comparison to other professions. In this world, warriors are seen as the most mediocre and common class, overshadowed by the more powerful and coveted roles others possess. As our hero stands, reflecting on his ordinary warrior class, a group of young villains approaches. One sneers, "Hey, you ended up with the most rubbish warrior class. Quite fitting for you, right?" Placing a mocking hand on his shoulder, he continues, "A freshly awakened warrior is just an ordinary person with a bit more strength, and you, the orphan without money or guidance, won't even find a guild to take you in. Just be a laborer, it suits you better." Annoyed, our hero suddenly swats the air in front of him as if batting away an irritating fly. The villain flinches in surprise. With a calm yet cutting tone, the hero says, "Where did this fly come from?" "Oh, it's you, Wang Fei. Heard you awakened into the rare ice mage class? Congratulations. But I also heard mages are pretty weak physically right after awakening. How about we test that out right now?" Infuriated, the villain retreats behind his subordinates, his face twisting into a devilish sneer. "Damn, awakening into the most garbage warrior and still daring to be so arrogant. Believe me, I can," he begins, but one of his minions interrupts. "Boss. Look, quickly." Both the villain and our hero turn to see what's causing the commotion. The villain's eyes widen in shock. It's the raiding team from the Spirit Hunt Guild. Holy crap! Encountering the Spirit Hunt Guild's raiding team here is unbelievable. As the raiding team from the Spirit Hunt Guild approaches, their leader, Zhao Ming, a level 95 storm archer and the guild's vice president, asserts, "Get out of the way, I'm in a hurry." The villain's devilish sneer quickly shifts to a sycophantic grin. "Excuse me. Are you here for recruitment? I've always admired the Spirit Hunt Guild. Can I join you? My profession is..." He begins eagerly. One of Zhao Ming's subordinates cuts him off. "The person in charge of recruitment is down there. We're the raiding team. Move aside." Unfazed, Zhao Ming glances at the villain and asks, "What's your profession? Tell us." Flustered but hopeful, the villain replies, "I'm an ice mage. A rare profession. I specialize in control." Without missing a beat, Zhao Ming nods to her subordinate. "Give him a card." As the raiding team prepares to move on, others in the crowd, filled with hope, begin to shout out, "Can I join too? I'm an archer." "And me? I'm a thief." Annoyed, she snaps, "Archers, check with the branch. No time for thieves. Don't waste my time." Our hero, filled with a sliver of hope, asks about warriors. Hearing his class, her expression turns to anger. Reflecting on her reaction, our hero ponders. Is this reality? In a world where only strength is revered, your chosen profession determines your future. From the moment I was designated as a warrior, my fate was sealed. Even lower-tier guilds are hesitant to accept warriors, let alone elite ones like the Spirit Hunt Guild. In the crowd, murmurs of admiration ripple through the onlookers. "I wish I could join a guild and become powerful like them," someone says. "They're fourth-tier storm archers," another replies. "And the vice president of Spirit Hunt is here. They're planning to raid the Black Dragon's lair today," a voice adds. Our hero freezes at this, whispering to himself. The Black Dragon's lair, the largest Esther dungeon in City C, filled with deadly creatures and the fearsome level 99 boss, Black Flame Wings Autos. Failure means losing levels and rare gear. Even top S-rank guilds have fallen there. Spirit Hunt, with their elite hunters, might succeed. But what about me? In a world where only the strong matter, am I destined to be just a powerless warrior? Suddenly, a system prompt appears before our hero, Perfect Soul Host detected. The boss part-time system will bind shortly. Light blue mana swirls around his chest as the prompt confirms, the boss part-time system is now bound. The system adds, you must resist players entering the dungeon. Each player you defeat will grant you experience and equipment. Do you wish to activate this role? Our hero ponders, so, the system wants me to act as a boss and resist players. If I can defeat them, I'll gain plenty of experience and loot, potentially boosting me from level 1 to Transcendence level instantly. Even as a so-called rubbish warrior, I could become powerful quickly, but what happens if I'm defeated by the players? Another system prompt appears before our hero, ding, host unresponsive. System will unbind soon. Countdown begins. Stunned by the prompt, our hero realizes that seizing opportunities also entails risks. He thinks, I don't want to be defeated and left as a stepping stone forever. Yes, let's take on this part-time role. The system promptly responds, ding. Host has chosen part-time. System activated. Part-time teleportation initiated. Jumping soon. The scene shifts to a nightmarish realm resembling hell, filled with ferocious monsters. Suddenly, our hero opens his almighty dragon eyes and ponders. Where is this place? Did the part-time job work out? He surveys his surroundings with newfound vision, revealing the levels of the monsters before him. A humanoid ferocious monster approaches and reverently asks, My noble king, have you awoken from your long dream? Confused, our hero wonders. King? Me, the dragon's king? No way. Could it be? My part-time boss is a level 99 dragon boss, Black Flame Wing? A system prompt appears once more. Congratulations on your success. The current boss is the Black Dragon's Lair, level 99 boss, Black Flame Wing. In a mix of confusion and excitement, our hero ponders. Is this me? Have I really become the Wing of Black Flame? Curious, he checks his status using the system. His eyes widen as he reviews his attributes, talents, and skills. Are these the abilities of the Wing of Black Flame? This is incredible! A level 99, 4th transformation player might excel in one attribute, but the Wing of Black Flame breaks all limits with over 3,000 points in strength. But that's not the most astonishing part. The talents are unbelievable. An 80% resistance to both physical and magical damage, plus a permanent aura reducing enemies' attributes by 20%. Combined, these make it nearly invincible. And these exclusive skills. No player could stand a chance against me. Feeling an overwhelming surge of power, he marvels. This is unbelievably refreshing. As long as I defeat players and gain their experience points, I can level up quickly, even as the most useless warrior. Suddenly, our hero realizes he is emanating a powerful aura, causing all the surrounding monsters to collapse into unconsciousness. The humanoid monster, trembling, pleads, My king, please calm your anger. With an authoritative and arrogant tone, our hero commands, Rise, you bunch of useless beings. Internally, he ponders. This should be how a boss talks, right? The humanoid monster, still fearful, responds, No doubt you truly are my king. Even in your youth, your power is immense. If you reach full maturity, crushing the human world will be just a matter of time. Suddenly, our hero notices a cage with a beautiful elf girl inside. She glares and says defiantly, What's this damn evil dragon up to now? If you have any sense, release me early, or the elves will make you pay. Our hero ponders. Elves? NPCs in this instance. After the game became reality, many fantasy races appeared, but this is the first time I've seen real elves. Suddenly, everyone, including our hero and the caged elf girl, is shocked by a new presence. The elf's eyes light up with hope as she exclaims, It's a player! Finally, a hero has come to rescue me. Dragon, your doom is. She pauses, noticing our hero's intense gaze. Confused, she asks, Ugh dash? Why are you staring at me like that? She ponders. This dragon usually ignores my insults. Why is it reacting today? Strange. Our hero thinks to himself. It's the Spirit Hunt Guild. They've arrived so quickly. Their strategies are legendary for never failing. Can they really defeat me? Although the Black Dragon is powerful, the Spirit Hunt Guild must have prepared thoroughly for this challenge. Just to be cautious, I'll use my skills to investigate first. Our hero notices the Spirit Hunt Guild approaching and overhears their determined conversation. Stay alert. We must not fail. Using his dragon eyes, he scans the team, finding their every detail exposed as if they were naked before him. He thinks, "This is the main assault team of the Spirit Hunt Guild. They seem confident. Let's see how they handle my minions first." As he observes, the guild members effortlessly slaughter the monsters in their path, maintaining perfect formation and advancing rapidly. Impressed by their skill, our hero ponders. They're absolutely top-notch. These small monsters can't even challenge their full strength. Impressed by the guild's performance, our hero decides. They're professionals. Let's see how they handle a higher-level challenge. Having efficiently cleared the lower-level monsters without any casualties, the guild suddenly freezes in shock as an unexpected foe descends from the sky. A level 95 elite dragon warrior, brimming with extraordinary attributes and talents. The guild leader quickly orders, "Defend and prepare for teleportation." The dragon warrior's fierce attack is intercepted by their divine light shield barrier, which provides immunity to all damage for 10 seconds with a 300-second cooldown. The vice leader, staying composed, instructs, "Don't panic. Follow my lead." She then unleashes her storm arrows, sending multiple high-wind attribute attacks at the dragon warrior. Struck by the powerful barrage, the dragon warrior collapses, seemingly defeated. Impressed by the guild's resilience, our hero ponders. They're stronger than I thought. A single dragon warrior can't threaten the Spirit Hunt Guild. He then hears the imprisoned elf girl sneer. "Humph, you startled me. I thought you, this thinking dragon, had a plan. Sending your lackeys to their deaths is useless." Determined to raise the stakes, our hero thinks. If one isn't enough, how about 6 more? He picks up several dragon warriors as if they were ants, leaving the elf girl stupefied. Seeing the 6 new dragon warriors, the guild members cry out in alarm. "What's happening? Not again! They're all elites. 6 of them. Guild Master, there are too many," the vice guild leader urgently asks. "Guild Master, we've never faced this many elite monsters at once. What do we do now?" The guild master, though frustrated, responds with determination. "Damn it! Today is really strange. But elite monsters are our specialty. Our guild doesn't back down. Reform the formation. Healers, prioritize the injured. Tanks, hold the aggro and keep them faced away from the group. We've got this. Bring it on." Watching the guild battle the 6 elite dragon warriors, our hero muses. "They're incredibly tenacious. I thought throwing elite monsters and unexpected challenges at them would drive them back, but they've chosen to fight on. Impressive, players. But your tricks won't work against me. Just wait for your demise. However, can this level of strength really defeat me, the boss? Do they have any hidden strategies?" Then, noticing their movement, he ponders. "Wait, why aren't they coming towards me? They're heading in the opposite direction. Could there be something over there?" As our hero watches the guild's movement, he discovers the Dragon Slayer's tomb, a skeleton leaning against the cave wall clutching the Dragon Slayer's heart. This artifact allows its bearer to nullify the talents of dragons. Upon this realization, he unknowingly emits a dangerous aura. One of his minions, trembling, asks, "My king! What's wrong?" Our hero ponders. "I get it. It's just like the strategies from online games. When faced with a nearly invincible boss, players can weaken their abilities through specific mechanisms or items. If they can negate my talents with that Dragon Slayer's heart, they might have a real chance of defeating me." The imprisoned elf girl grows fearful as the prison starts to shake violently. She thinks, "Not even close to the trigger, no. Could he be leaving the lair early?" Meanwhile, the hero's minions, caught up in the chaos, shout excitedly. "Lord Athos himself is taking action. Our king will surely triumph. Our king will triumph." As our hero processes the unfolding events, he ponders. They already know about the Dragon Slayer's heart. I can't let the Spirit Hunt Guild get their hands on that item. It's too dangerous. Determined to prevent the Spirit Hunt Guild from obtaining the Dragon Slayer's heart, our hero heads toward them. Meanwhile, the Guild Master and Vice Guild Master discuss their unexpected casualties and the coveted item. The Vice Guild Master hesitates. Could the news about the Dragon Slayer's heart be false? Impossible, retorts the Guild Master. The Heavenly Mechanism Pavilion is a renowned strategy group. We have their guarantee. I even traded the Universe Ring for this strategy. It can't be fake, a guild member interjects. But Guild Master, we're nearing the Black Dragon's lair. Another surprise could alert the boss, the Guild Master confidently responds. That Black Dragon is just a boss in a dungeon with power but no intelligence. As long as we don't attack, it won't leave the lair. Reassured, another member adds with a creepy smile. No problem, Guild Master. The Black Dragon is yours. But I've had my eye on that elf for a while. Completing the Elf Maiden's Easter egg will grant us a pass to the Elven Kingdom, and make the Elf Maiden obey us. Hee hee, Guild Master, you know what I mean, the Guild Master smirks. Once we get the Dragon Slayer's heart, victory is ours. Then do as you please. Unbeknownst to them, a massive dragon shadow looms above. Some members notice. Guild Master, scattered monsters are coming. Can they fly? They seem like small flying dragons. Another observes. Wait, the Guild Master says, suddenly alert. Flying dragons are guard monsters. Why are they here? Seeing the enormous shadow, a guild member gasps in fear. No, Guild Master. That's not a flying dragon. Wow. Such a huge size. Another exclaims. It's the boss, Wing of Black Flame. Someone shouts. Panic spreads as the Vice Guild Master yells. Those bastards from the Heavenly Mechanism Pavilion deceived us. Observing their terror, our hero thinks. Afraid to fight without the Dragon Slayer's heart? The supposedly invincible Spirit Hunt Guild is nothing without it. Perfect. Let's eliminate them and level up in one go. Roaring with intimidating force, our hero instills panic and fear among the guild members. The guild leader attempts an attack, but the damage is minimal and barely worth mentioning. Undeterred, he commands, None of you are leaving. Return to your positions. There's nothing we can't overcome. My guild is strong. This is just a beast. Today, we will slay the Black Dragon. Money, equipment, women. I'll reward everyone generously. The morale of the members surges. Kill the Black Dragon. Take all the loot. The elves are mine. The rest split among yourselves. Prepare yourselves. Let's begin. Observing their enthusiasm but emitting a dangerous aura, our hero ponders. Come at me, Spirit Hunt Guild! In response, all the guild members unleash their full power against our hero. The guild leader commands. Support classes, apply all single target buffs to me and Zhao Ming. Maximize our output. According to the guide, we're close to the Dragon Slayer's tomb. If we can just, Zhao Ming, the vice leader, responds. Yes, guild leader. Suddenly, he warns. It's the tail. Get down, everyone. Our hero lashes out with his tail, forcing the guild to scramble. He thinks. They're using all their big moves. Better focus on defense just in case. The guild leader shouts angrily. Let's go! The guild members unleash their most powerful attacks, causing massive destruction visible from afar. Preparing for the next wave, the leader notes. We've taken down at least 5% of its health. However, upon checking, he exclaims in shock. We've only dealt 10,000 damage with all our strongest skills? Our hero ponders with satisfaction. That's right. They have no equipment that can break my defense. A guild member shouts in despair. Guild leader, the dragon's damage reduction is too insane. We can't hurt it effectively. The leader, frustrated, commands. Damn it, hold on. Keep attacking. Its health hasn't dropped to 75% yet, so it won't use its skills. Just keep draining its health. The players continue their futile assault, and our hero, increasingly annoyed, thinks, this is like being bitten by a swarm of mosquitoes. Despite their failing strategy, they're still hopeful. But this ends now. With astonishing speed, our hero soars into the sky and unleashes his devastating dragon flame, incinerating the guild members below. As he watches the scene, he declares, It's over. Even an A-level guild is no match for me. After the sudden, overwhelming flame attack, the guild leader struggles to comprehend. SK, skills, why did it release the skill now? He quickly commands. Hurry up! Get back on your feet! The boss will be paralyzed after using its skill. Keep attacking. Seeing the black dragon's menacing face up close, he realizes the error. Why didn't that damn black dragon get paralyzed even though it used its skill? Paralyzed! Just as the realization hits, the black dragon prepares another devastating flame attack. The guild leader, filled with desperation and fury, screams, "Damn black dragon! I am not finished with you yet." But it's too late. The dragon's mouth fills with flames and unleashes a powerful torrent, wiping out the remaining guild members. A system prompt appears before our hero. Ding! The intruders have been completely eliminated. Congratulations, host. Experience conversion is now commencing. As the last remnants of the Spirit Hunt Guild are incinerated, system messages flood before our hero's eyes. He gains a massive influx of experience points, causing his level and talents to skyrocket. The status bar strains under the deluge, nearly breaking from the overflow of power. Feeling the surge, our hero marvels. The leveling up just won't stop. The experience bar is about to burst. A system prompt flashes. Accumulated experience gained, 999,000. Level advancement, level 1 to level 20, reaching the level cap before the first transformation. Due to experience overflow, 40% is lost. Current remaining experience reserve, 430,000. Please complete the transfer as soon as possible. Another message highlights his personal panel, revealing the overflow of experience points and showing a total of 200 unallocated attribute points. After the victorious onslaught, our hero stands amid the charred remnants of the Spirit Hunt Guild, as the system messages continue to bombard his vision. Overwhelmed by the sudden surge of experience, he reflects on his newfound power and the riches dropped by his vanquished foes. He muses, "There's still overflow experience? This means my level can continue to skyrocket after the transfer change. I might even reach level 40 and complete the second transformation within today." This speed and efficiency are simply terrifying. A quick scan of the loot dropped by the high-level guild members sends his excitement through the roof. Did I get equipment drops? In a top-tier guild like Spirit Hunt, I'm bound to find some treasures. Let's see. Diamond tier weapons and gear. Holy crap. 3 diamond tier items: Storm's Call, a longbow, Wind Sprite's Call, a necklace, and Cloud Flow boots. And there's Right Remnant, a staff, and Flame Greatsword too. This is unreal. Several platinum tier items as well. Inspecting the loot, he marvels at his fortune. If I remember correctly, that bow was the main weapon of Zhao Ming, the vice president. Spirit Hunt must be bleeding out now. Even though I can't use the bow as a warrior, selling it at the auction house could easily net me billions. This is a massive profit. He continues to inventory the riches. Basic agility potions, intermediate strength potions, and skill scrolls like Flame Baptism and Rock Barrier. This is incredible. Everything here is valuable. Our hero revels in his newfound wealth and power, realizing that even the most mediocre warrior could rise to dominance with the right opportunities. As our hero sifts through the loot, his eyes widen at the sight of a glimmering object. No way, the broken boundless gem, he thinks, recognizing its legendary ability to eliminate level restrictions on equipment. He turns his attention to a platinum tier weapon, the Flame Greatsword, lying among the treasures. His heart pounds with excitement. This sword. It's perfect for my warrior class. Pondering the gem's potential, he realizes. With the broken boundless gem, I can use the Flame Greatsword even at level 20. With this combination, I'll be unstoppable. No one will look down on me ever again. A system prompt pops up. Ding! The current dual tasking time is about to end. Countdown 5 minutes. Instance is about to reset. You can also choose to return immediately. Confirm by clicking yes. Our hero clicks on yes without hesitation. The process begins, and he is instantly teleported back. Back in his room, our hero ponders, did I just go straight home? I thought I would return to the job change plaza. This system is quite realistic. Overjoyed, he checks his stats and points. He decides to allocate 100 points to strength and 50 points to spirit. As the system distributes the points, he feels a surge of power. Adding points actually caused a burst of aura? Is it because I added 20 levels worth of points at once, so my strength has greatly increased? He mumbles to himself. After the process is complete, he reflects, I should try not to overdo it in the future. I didn't realize it's already so late. It's too late to go for the transfer today. Let's rest for now. Tomorrow, I'll go to the temple to take the transfer quest and complete the job change. The scene shifts to the Spirit Hunt Guild Hall. The atmosphere is tense and filled with palpable shock. A guild member exclaims loudly, "Leader? Why are you back so soon?" The instance ended. "Wait, leader, how come your level dropped? It's hard to. Is it possible? Did the group die? How could it be? This isn't the strategy TNG Pavilion gave us." The camera cuts to the guild leader, now level 90, radiating anger. "Stop fussing over them. Damn TNG Pavilion, how dare they cheat us? What kind of crap strategy did I trade the universe ring for? They treated us like fools." The scene shifts to show Xiaoming, the vice president, lying unconscious with her level dropped to 86. Her once proud and powerful demeanor is replaced by vulnerability. A boy, part of the team, bursts into the room, tears streaming down his face. "My diamond tier boots, and the Elf Palace quest." The guild leader, seething with rage, clenches his fists. The esteemed S-rank guild TNG Pavilion actually dares to sell fake strategies. I'm going to find them right now and demand an explanation. They won't get away with not clearing this Black Dragon instance. His voice rises with fury. "I won't rest until I get answers." The scene shifts to Nanshan Orphanage. A kid excitedly shouts, "Grandpa, come and look! Wow, there are so many things!" The elderly caretaker, puzzled, asks the delivery boy, "Young man, did you perhaps deliver to the wrong place?" The delivery boy replies, "No way, sir. The address clearly says here, this is Nanshan Orphanage, right?" The client is a young man named Suyang. The old man, surprised, thinks, "Little Yang? Where did that kid get so much money?" Suddenly a stack of boxes starts falling towards a girl, who freezes in fear. But a hand swiftly catches the boxes. It's Suyang. "Shout out, long time no see," Suyang says warmly. "Big brother Suyang," she exclaims in joy. Grandpa approaches. "Suyang, you've grown so much! Have you already chosen a profession?" Suyang nods. "Yes, I just changed professions yesterday, and by a stroke of luck I made some money," he thinks. "Sold a lot of loot from Spirit Hunt. Account balance, 60 million. Grandpa advises. "Be sure to stay safe. The monsters are really fierce," Suyang chuckles inwardly. "Fierce, yeah, they do seem pretty fierce," the old man adds. "Newbie changers can lose levels and die if they're not careful. Maybe you should." Suyang reassures him. "Don't worry, Grandpa. Those monsters are pretty obedient. They can't hurt me. I'm going to the temple today to complete the job change." As Suyang leaves, Grandpa is left bewildered. "Huh? Obedient? Change professions? Didn't you just awaken?" Suyang walks away, determined to embrace his new path with confidence. The scene shifts to the bustling profession change hall. The air is filled with chatter as people discuss recent events. "Hey! Did you hear? The Spirit Hunting Guild got wiped out yesterday while raiding the Black Dragon boss." "Yeah, I heard about it. Crazy, right? Word is, there's trouble even at the TNG Pavilion branch. Apparently, there were issues with their dungeon raid strategy, and Spirit Hunting has gone there to demand answers. I never thought that the supposedly reliable TNG Pavilion would pull something like that." Hearing their conversations, Suyang ponders, so, news of the Spirit Hunting Guild's defeat has spread. TNG Pavilion. It seems Spirit Hunting only dared to challenge the Black Dragon because they bought their raid strategy. It's said that TNG Pavilion is a top-tier raid group with many fifth-tier experts. If there's an issue with the raid strategy, they should be coming to verify it soon. They'll probably be my next opponents. TNG Pavilion must have a lot of good stuff, but the premise is being able to take them down smoothly. As Suyang navigates through the profession change hall, he suddenly hears a familiar, mocking voice from behind. It's the same arrogant player from yesterday. "Suyang? Why is it you again? Why do you keep coming to the temple to change professions?" Suyang turns to face the antagonist, his expression serious. "That's my line." The villain smirks, clearly relishing the confrontation. "Oh, I get it. No guild wants you, so you come here every day to try your luck, right? I didn't have time to teach you a lesson yesterday. Today, let's see where you run off to. I let you off because of the guild's business. But guess what? I've already joined a guild, allocated my attribute points, and learned some powerful skills. Today, I will definitely. Annoyed by this constant harassment, Suyang decides it's time to end this nuisance. He thinks of the antagonist as nothing more than an irritating fly and acts swiftly. Before the villain can finish his sentence, Suyang delivers a powerful punch to his face. The force of the blow sends the villain flying across the hall, crashing into the wall. His health bar plummets, leaving him with only 5% of his life remaining. Suyang stands over the crumpled form of his antagonist and says in a cold, badass tone, "What's wrong with you? Wake up. I was just killing the fly on your face. But it seems there are still flies around you." His words and the sheer display of power send a wave of fear through the villain's minions. They exchange panicked glances and, realizing they stand no chance, quickly scatter, running away in a hurry. As Suyang watches the last of the antagonist's minions flee, he suddenly hears the sound of clapping behind him. He turns to see a serene-looking nun, dressed in the traditional garb of the temple, with a gentle smile on her face. "Young man, you're really impressive," she says, her eyes reflecting a mixture of admiration and curiosity. "Is there anything I can help you with?" Suyang, still feeling the rush from his recent encounter, replies confidently, "I would like to undergo a profession transition." The nun nods, acknowledging his request. "Follow me," she instructs, leading him deeper into the temple. As they walk, she ponders his actions and demeanor. He looks like just a freshly transitioned student, but judging by the speed and strength he displayed earlier, he's indeed at the level of a level 20 professional. He might be a second-generation offspring of some prominent family. It's surprising to have never heard of such a young talent before. They soon arrive before a grand, intricately carved statue of a deity. "This here is the transition god statue," the nun explains. "The statue will automatically detect your profession and level and assign you a transition task. Once completed, you can transition. Our transition tasks are generally divided into 4 levels. Before you start, the temple can provide you with some guidance." She pauses, looking Suyang over again, her earlier observations guiding her next words. "Based on your performance and the capabilities you've shown, I recommend you take on a 3-star task." Suyang, however, isn't satisfied. "Why not a 4-star task?" he asks, his eyes gleaming with determination. The nun looks at him seriously, her voice carrying a tone of caution. 4-star tasks have a significantly higher difficulty. Although it might sound a bit rude, your profession as a warrior is relatively weaker in comparison to others. The transition task requires you to complete it alone. Transition tasks are lifelong tasks. Choosing a 4-star difficulty means if you fail, you'll face the risk of lifelong inability to transition. Understanding the nun's words, our hero places his hands on the stone, which starts glowing. As the statue calculates, it projects several task options in front of Suyang. Each task is detailed on a glowing panel, displaying challenges from 1-star to 5-star difficulty. Suyang's eyes are immediately drawn to the 5-star task. He reads the details. 5-star task, Cold Moon Forest. Objective: defeat 100 level 20 ordinary gray wolves. Defeat 10 level 20 elite savage wolves. Defeat 1 level 20 boss grade gray wolf. Reward: unlock special transition path, Demon Warrior. Gain 100 spirit attribute points. Obtain an epic grade 1-tier Demon Warrior special skill. Notes: task must be completed solo. No equipment that has been gifted or traded can be used. Completing the 5-star task grants temple privileges. Curious, Suyang asks the nun. "I thought there were only 4-star tasks. What's this 5-star task? And what are these temple privileges?" The nun looks at him with a mixture of respect and concern. Indeed, 5-star tasks are extremely rare and difficult. In our entire Hua Kingdom, it's been years since anyone attempted one. These tasks are reserved for those with exceptional potential and courage. The privileges for completing a 5-star task are significant but known only to the High Priest. As for why we didn't initially mention it, she continues, we aim to guide potential professionals towards achievable goals. Making the wrong choice at this stage could trap someone at level 20 forever. The temple and the country want to nurture high-level professionals who can truly enhance our strength. As Suyang ponders the 5-star task, his mind races through the details. This 5-star task is truly outrageous. Not only do I have to kill so many monsters, but I also have to hunt a boss solo. I can't be led by others or use equipment obtained through gifts or trades. If I fail, I'll be stuck at the first transition for life. However, The 100 spirit attribute points and transitioning to a demon warrior are crucial for me as a warrior class professional. And then there's this temple privilege. The nun, noticing his deep contemplation, looks concerned. What do you think? The 4-star task is tempting, but the 3-star task is more suitable for your profession and won't pose any major issues. Suyang smiles, appreciating her concern. Thank you for the advice. It's very helpful. Then, to her shock, he confidently selects the 5-star task. A system message flashes before him. You have accepted the 5-star task. Time limit, 72 hours. Location, Cold Moon Forest. The nun's eyes widen in disbelief. Why would you choose that? If you fail, Suyang turns to her with a reassuring smile. Don't worry. I'll be back soon to complete the task. And honestly, I'm really curious about the temple privilege. With a confident stride, he leaves the hall, ready to tackle the immense challenge ahead. The nun watches him go, still stunned but also impressed by his determination. The scene shifts to the Eastern Spirit City Teleport Center. A sign reads, Teleportation under maintenance due to energy fluctuations. Opening delayed by a few minutes. Our hero mumbles to himself, encountering a malfunction is quite unexpected. But I'm not in a hurry anyway. Let me first figure out how to navigate through the cold moon jungle. The scene then shifts to a girl nearby saying, Small towns are always troublesome. Even teleportation arrays can experience delays. Xiao Qian, stay close to me and don't wander off. Xiao Qian replies, Okay, sister. She suddenly notices our hero and says, Isn't that Suyang? The red-haired girl with a weird hat asks. Do you know him? The white-haired girl responds, He's my classmate. Just like me, we both changed jobs yesterday. They both become shocked seeing our hero heading towards the cold moon jungle. As soon as our hero is teleported to the cold moon jungle, he is immediately confronted by a wolf monster. Dodging the attack effortlessly, he remarks, These must be the monsters mentioned in the quest. Didn't expect them to appear so soon. If you rely only on yourself without trading items or equipment, dealing with them would be really tricky. Fortunately, the gear I'm using are all drops I've painstakingly acquired. Our hero draws the Platinum Braid Epic Equipment Flame Giant Sword, its blade gleaming with fiery energy. With a single, decisive strike, he dispatches the wolf effortlessly, showcasing his prowess. Admiring his weapon, he muses, At my current level, I shouldn't be able to wield this sword. But thanks to the broken boundless gem dropped by the spirit hunts, I can. I did shatter a bunch of high-level gems while embedding it, though. I sold off some unnecessary loot for a cool billion, but now I only have a little over 60 million left. Once I sell Zhao Ming's bow, I'll be flush again. Maybe Zhao Ming will buy it back himself. He'd be the ultimate sucker. Hee. With a smirk, he activates a silver-ranked disposable scroll, Charged Barrier, casting a shimmering protective field around himself. Low-level monsters just don't understand when to quit, he mutters. As more wolves emerge from the shadows, our hero swings his sword with deadly precision, slaying them effortlessly in single strikes. The forest floor soon becomes littered with the bodies of the fallen creatures. Before long, he finds himself surrounded by a larger pack of wolves. Calmly, he prepares an intermediate strength potion and another silver rank scroll. Let's wipe you all out at once, he declares. With a dramatic flourish, he unleashes the scroll's power. A massive wave of destruction emanates from him, annihilating the surrounding wolves in a spectacular explosion of light and force. Standing amid the smoldering remains of the wolves he just obliterated, our hero smirks and says, Anything else? That must be well over 100 of them by now. Did I attract every monster in the entire forest? Fine, I'll respond with quantity on my end too. Determined, he opens his system space and grabs as many scrolls as he can carry. With a confident gleam in his eye, he prepares for the next wave. Not far away, a group of adventurers is wandering through the jungle, puzzled by the absence of monsters. One of them, a yellow-haired guy, comments, We've been walking for 2 kilometers and haven't seen any monsters. I finally encountered one just now, but it didn't even look at me and ran straight in the other direction. I'm dumbfounded. Another adventurer, a young boy, exclaims, I got it! Someone must have used a monster-attracting stone. They've pulled all the monsters over to their side. Damn it! Who's so shameless? Fueled by curiosity and frustration, they start running toward the direction where the monsters fled. Suddenly, A massive explosion lights up the sky ahead of them, causing them to freeze in their tracks. The adventurers' eyes widen in shock and fear as they witness the powerful blast. One of them stammers. "Damn it," another adds. "This kind of magical fluctuation. Only a level 3 mage could pull this off, right?" The yellow-haired guy shakes his head in disbelief. "Which big shot is coming to low-level areas to farm materials? They've practically cleared out the entire Cold Moon jungle." Realizing the magnitude of the power displayed, they all exchange nervous glances and start making excuses not to venture further. After decimating the hordes of wolves, our hero surveys the aftermath with a sense of accomplishment. "Okay. The grunt work is done. Only the boss is left," he says, checking his task progress. The mission status confirms his victories. All 100 level 20 normal Azure Wolves and 20 level 20 elite Rampaging Wolves are down. Now, only the Alpha Wolf King remains. With a confident stride, our hero heads deeper into the Cold Moon jungle, reflecting on the ease of the supposedly challenging 5-star class transfer mission. This 5-star class transfer mission is quite simple, even though I cheated a bit, he muses, feeling a bit amused by his overwhelming advantage. The scene shifts to the entrance of the Alpha Wolf King's cave, a dark and foreboding place that seems almost alive with danger. Nearby, 3 adventurers crouch behind a rock, peeking out to assess the situation. They spot our hero approaching the cave and exchange hopeful glances, eager to use him as a distraction or, perhaps, as bait. Their plans are abruptly shattered when a sudden tremor shakes the ground. The adventurers' expressions turn to horror as the enraged Alpha Wolf King bursts from its cave. The system message flashes a warning. The Wolf King is enraged due to the deaths of a large number of wolf creatures in the Cold Moon jungle. Paralyzed by fear, the adventurers can only watch in stunned silence as our hero faces the towering beast. Without hesitation, he dispatches the Alpha Wolf King with a single, powerful blow. The system rewards him instantly. You killed the boss, Alpha Wolf King. Gained experience, 30,000. Another prompt follows swiftly. You have completed all the tasks for the 5-star class transfer. Please return to the class transfer shrine to complete the transfer. Too easy, our hero remarks, barely acknowledging the awestruck adventurers hidden nearby. They remain frozen, eyes wide with disbelief, as they try to comprehend how one person could defeat such a formidable creature so effortlessly. The scene shifts to a short while later, where the 3 adventurers still reeling from the aftermath of the Alpha Wolf King's sudden demise. One of them, still stunned, comments, "All these are just some small scraps. They can only be sold to the shop." Our hero, engrossed in the cascading system notifications of his recent exploits, breaks into a satisfied grin. "Easy and pleasant, time to head back." "Ha ha!" he exclaims with a hearty laugh. Seizing a moment of courage, the portly adventurer pipes up. "Boss, if you don't want that Azure Wolf King crystal core, can I?" Before he can finish, our hero turns to him with a devilish smile, drawing his sword with a menacing gleam in his eyes. "Who just said they were going to use me as bait?" he asks with an edge in his voice. Terrified, the fat adventurer stammers. "Huh! And no, not me! I absolutely never thought of such a thing." His fear is palpable as he tries to backpedal from his earlier intentions. In a display of raw power and disdain, our hero crushes the Azure Wolf King crystal core in his hand effortlessly. The sound of the crystal shattering resonates through the silent jungle. "If you want it, go and get it yourself by your own ability," he says dismissively. Turning to leave, he adds, "Bye." Without a second glance, as our hero walks away, the fat adventurer exhales a shaky breath. "Ha ha! You scared me. Luckily, I didn't make a move earlier." The other 2 adventurers, still rooted in shock, murmur to each other. "Am I dreaming? Am I really dreaming? And this is too insane. He just one-shot the boss. Who exactly is he?" The scene shifts back to the profession change hall. The nun, noticing our hero's swift return, asks with mild surprise, "Huh! You're back so soon. Is there something else you need?" Our hero, brimming with quiet confidence, replies, "I've completed the mission and am ready to advance my class." The nun's expression shifts from casual curiosity to utter disbelief. Her eyes widen and her mouth drops open. "You completed it? A 5-star class advancement mission?" she exclaims, her voice tinged with shock. "Yes, I did," our hero affirms calmly, nodding. The nun stares at him, processing his words. "No way. You just received the mission this morning." It's only been a few hours. How is that possible? She quickly consults the system, her fingers trembling slightly. As she reads, her disbelief turns to astonishment. He actually completed it already? To finish a 5-star class advancement mission within a day, it's simply unbelievable. And the system shows no signs of tampering. He really did it all by himself, without even a scratch. Caught up in her amazement, the nun falls silent. Our hero, noticing her pause, gently prompts, "Can I start the class advancement now?" The nun, snapping out of her reverie, clears her throat. "Ahem, sorry for being impolite. Please follow me," she says, leading him through the hall. As they walk, she muses to herself. "Luckily, I've already reported this to the high priest. Such extraordinary talent must be nurtured by our church. And besides, he's quite handsome. I wonder if I can get his contact information later?" They reach a grand chamber dominated by an imposing statue. The nun gestures towards it. "Please step forward. The statue will automatically perform the mission check," she instructs. As our hero stands confidently before the statue, a palpable anticipation fills the air. The statue begins to glow, casting a radiant light that envelopes him, signifying the commencement of the mission assessment. Suddenly, colorful balls of light surge towards our hero, converging on his chest. He feels a rush of powerful energy, as the lights are absorbed into his body. A circle of light forms around his forearm and hand, pulsating with a newfound strength. In his mind, our hero reflects, what is this powerful energy? It's overwhelming. As the energy continues to course through him, system messages begin to appear in quick succession. Only the top-tier orange aura can be obtained, with a base attribute bonus of 25%. Player has advanced to become a magic warrior. Completed a 5-star class advancement task, activating the orange aura. Attribute bonus, 25%. Magic warrior, a special warrior class, proficient in close combat physical skills and various spell skills, with formidable comprehensive strength. Our hero feels a surge of exhilaration as he starts leveling up rapidly. He watches in amazement as his level climbs steadily, reaching level 34 in one go. Additionally, he gains 210 unallocated attribute points. As he levels up, he exclaims with satisfaction, strength and spirit increased by 90 each, speed increased by another 30. Once the process concludes, our hero marvels at his transformation, instantly rising to level 34. With the addition of the orange aura and the bonuses from the flame greatsword, my stats are beyond what is typical for this level. This is incredible, he ponders, feeling an unprecedented sense of power. As the last of the powerful energy is absorbed, a system message pops up, received task rewards, epic level skill book for magic warrior. Our hero eagerly takes out the book, holding it in his hand with anticipation. He focuses on the book, and with a thought, it begins to glow. As he uses the magic book, he ponders, what a remarkable skill, it responds to my thoughts, transforming at will without being confined by appearance. Perfect for both close combat and casting ranged attacks. Even more impressive, the skill grows over time, much like an heirloom weapon that never becomes obsolete. This truly is a reward worthy of a 5-star class advancement mission. The rewards far surpass those of other missions. I must seek out more 5-star missions in the future. Interrupted from his thoughts, the nun nearby speaks up, congratulations on completing the 5-star advancement. From today, your name will be inscribed on the temple monument, and you will be a VIP guest of the class advancement temple. Curious, our hero asks, by the way, what privileges do VIPs have? The nun begins to respond, let me check that for you. But she is suddenly interrupted by a higher-ranking nun who steps forward. There's no need for that, she says. Regarding the VIP privileges, I will explain them. Hello, my name is Ba Ling, and I serve as a senior priest here at the East Spirit City Class Advancement Temple. Surprised, the nun who was assisting our hero exclaims, Senior priest? Why did you come personally? Ba Ling, with a calm and authoritative demeanor, responds, such an important guest deserves to be received personally. You can step back for now. Our hero reflects, a senior priest is almost equivalent to the person in charge of the temple. It's surprising that someone of such high status would personally greet me. Reluctantly, the assisting nun steps back, muttering to herself, I haven't gotten the cute guy's contact information yet. With a warm smile, the senior priest extends her hand for a handshake and says, it's not convenient to discuss here. Please come with me to the VIP room where we can talk in detail. As they shake hands, a radiant portal of light envelopes our hero and the senior priest, transporting them instantly to a grand room within the temple. The sudden spatial transfer astonishes our hero, who thinks, this is actually spatial transfer? For a senior priest in a third-tier city's temple to wield such an advanced skill, the power of the class advancement temple is beyond imagination. Noticing his amazement, the senior priest, with a composed smile, explains, I'm not personally that powerful. It's the temple statue that grants me this ability. But you are the real marvel here. According to our records, East Spirit City has never had a 5-star class advancer. Even in Heaven Spirit City, which is much more advanced, the last record of someone completing a 5-star class advancement mission dates back a decade. Our hero reflects on this information, thinking, Heaven Spirit City is a superior city, far more developed than East Spirit City. If even there, only one person in 10 years has completed such a mission, the value of a 5-star class advancement is far greater than I ever imagined. The senior priest continues, her voice carrying a tone of respect. According to the class advancement temple's rules, those who complete a 5-star class advancement receive several prestigious benefits. A monthly allowance of 10 million in national currency, X-Union's Black Gold Identity Certification, which grants you an 80% discount on shopping and transactions. She pauses to ensure our hero comprehends the magnitude of these benefits. These privileges are automatically linked to your identity through the temple's statue, so there's nothing you need to manage. Additionally, you now have the freedom to join any guild in this city, regardless of their level. Overwhelmed by the generosity of these privileges, our hero muses, the perks of being a temple VIP are incredible. The monthly 10 million allowance alone is substantial, but the black gold identity of the X-Union is a game changer. An 80% discount means saving 20 million for every 100 million spent. In this light, the 10 million allowance seems minor compared to the savings and opportunities it opens up. The class advancement temple truly knows how to reward its top-tier members. Our hero, still absorbing the magnitude of his new status and privileges, decides to address a lingering question. Is joining a guild mandatory? The senior priest, with her composed and insightful demeanor, responds, not exactly. However, personal abilities, no matter how exceptional, have their limits. Joining a guild provides numerous benefits, experience buffs, enhancements, and the protection of a team. In most cases, it's a better choice, don't you think? Contemplating her words, our hero muses, indeed, going solo makes one an easy target, especially someone like me who levels up rapidly. My current strength allows me to dominate others at my level, but higher-level opponents pose a serious threat. Having a guild as a backing provides not just protection but also valuable resources and connections. Plus, my ambitions extend far beyond the initial steps. I aim to use this opportunity as a foundation to build my own power base and eventually become a dominant force in the region, perhaps even a king. After careful consideration, our hero asks, so, which guilds are available for me to choose from? The senior priest, recognizing the strategic importance of his choice, replies, currently, there are 2 A-level guilds in East Spirit City. Given your skills and the recent events, I believe the most suitable one for you is the Spirit Hunter Guild. Our hero is taken aback, feeling complex emotions, knowing he recently looted the Spirit Hunter Guild. With a slightly puzzled look, he asks, isn't there another option? The senior priest nods. Yes, the other prominent guild is the Phantom Cloud Guild. They've always been in competition with Spirit Hunter, though they maintain a lower profile. Their strength and reputation are formidable. Relieved to have an alternative, our hero quickly decides, alright, then I'll choose Phantom Cloud. The senior priest's expression shifts into a mysterious, almost naughty smile as she responds, Phantom Cloud? I'll handle the membership procedures for you right away, but there's something you should be aware of. Phantom Cloud is a guild entirely composed of women. The scene shifts to Tianling City, the headquarters of the Phantom Cloud Guild. The guild hall is bustling with activity, filled with the hum of chatter and the clinking of teacups. In the heart of this activity, a small girl reclines leisurely on a swing, flipping through a book with a look of utter boredom. She lets out a sigh and mumbles, so boring, there's nothing interesting to do. This is Lin Yoyu, a petite figure with an innocent appearance that belies her formidable strength. At level 85, she is the leader of the B-Rank Guild. Phantom Cloud? A title that seems at odds with her apparent disinterest in guild affairs. Nearby, another girl, more mature and with a poised demeanor, sips her tea calmly. Her gaze turns to Lin Yoyu with mild reproach. "You're not even staying in your own guild," she says, her tone half chiding, half amused. "You come running here every day to freeload and still have the nerve to complain?" This is Lin Yuyun, level 99 and the true leader of the A-rank Phantom Cloud Guild. Her presence commands respect and her words carry the weight of authority. Yet, there's a familiar warmth in her voice, hinting at a deeper bond with Lin Yoyu. Lin Yoyu, unfazed by the gentle reprimand, responds lazily. "Guild matters are just too troublesome. I don't really feel like dealing with them." Her voice trails off as she turns another page in her book, clearly uninterested in the responsibilities that come with her title. At that moment, another girl approaches, her steps light and purposeful. She wears a witch hat, an emblem of her magical prowess. With her arrival, she brings a sense of order and formality to the otherwise relaxed atmosphere. "You can't just skip out on guild duties without notice," she admonishes gently. "You have to at least greet new members when they join, right?" Following her is a young woman with striking white hair, her demeanor calm and composed. She steps forward, offering a respectful bow. "Hello, guild leader. My name is Gu Xiuqian, and my profession is Ice Elementalist." Lin Yoyu's eyes finally lift from her book, taking in the new member with a curious glance. Despite her apparent disinterest in guild operations, she recognizes the importance of this moment. She studies Gu Xiuqian for a brief moment, then breaks into a small, approving smile. Not bad. Quite cute indeed. You're approved." The scene shifts abruptly to a bustling corner of the Phantom Cloud Guild Hall, where a young girl is staring at a system notification in disbelief, her eyes wide and mouth agape. Her shocked expression draws the attention of those around her. "What's going on? What happened?" asks another guild member, curious and slightly alarmed by her reaction. The girl, still processing the unexpected news, replies, "A guy suddenly joined our guild. The whole place is in an uproar. Everyone's talking about his sudden arrival, but when I asked around, no one could explain it." Lin Yoyu, the small-looking yet influential leader of the B-rank Phantom Cloud Guild, snaps out of her usual lethargy, visibly surprised. "Didn't our guild have a strict rule to only accept female members? Could this be a mistake by one of our subordinates?" Lin Yuyun, the mature and composed leader of the A-rank Phantom Cloud Guild, shakes her head. "No, it's not a mistake. This individual was assigned to us by the Class Advancement Temple. He completed a 5-star Class Advancement mission and was recognized as a VIP by the Temple, which allows him to freely choose an A-rank guild to join. I didn't have the authority to refuse his entry." The news leaves Gu Xiuqian, the newly inducted Ice Elementalist, visibly impressed. The girl in the witch hat, clearly intrigued, asks, "But why didn't he choose the Spirit Hunters? They're another prominent A-rank guild in the city." Someone in the background, trying to downplay the situation, suggests. "Who knows? For now, let's focus on how to handle this. I'll arrange a meeting with this Su Yang. Even if he's allowed to join, we can always find a way to deal with him if he causes trouble." At the mention of Su Yang's name, Gu Xiuqian gasps in surprise. "Su Yang?" she exclaims. Lin Yuyun, noticing her reaction, raises an eyebrow. "You know him?" "It's true, this new member did come from Dongling City." Gu Xiuqian nods, still trying to wrap her head around the coincidence. "I do have a friend named Su Yang. But he just transcended yesterday. He should be at level 1 like me." Lin Yuyun considers this for a moment before replying. "It seems like it's just a coincidence with the name then. Our new member is far beyond level 1. Their conversation is interrupted by the entrance of Mu Rongshui, a level 95 member of an affiliated guild under Phantom Cloud. She burst into the room with urgent news, her presence instantly commanding attention. "Guild leader, I just received confirmed news. The Spirit Hunters Guild got wiped out in the Black Dragon dungeon. I'm not sure what they were up to, but their wipeout is a fact." Lin Yoyun's expression shifts to one of concern. "The Spirit Hunters wiped out too? We need to be more cautious with our strategy for the upcoming Giant Forest raid." The white-colored Santa hat-wearing girl chimes in with a mischievous grin. "Also, it seems like Zhao Ming's weapon exploded. I checked the auction house, and there's already a storm's call listed. It's likely from the Spirit Hunters." "Guess what I did?" Lin Yuyun and Mu Rongshui exchange knowing smiles. "Then you shouldn't raise the price too much?" Lin Yuyun suggests with a sly look. "Exactly," the Santa hat girl replies, her grin widening. I kept pushing the bid with Zhao Ming, driving the price up to over 12 billion. It's a heavy loss for the spirit hunters, Lin Yuyan chuckles, a hint of devilish satisfaction in her eyes. Well done, Sister Murong. The scene transitions sharply to the Spirit Hunters Guild Hall, where the vice leader is in a fit of rage, his voice echoing through the room. Black Dragon? Ice Witch! I'm your sworn enemy, he declares, shaking his fist in frustration. His outburst is met with a grim response from the guild leader, who stands nearby, clutching his forehead in exasperation. The seller of the weapon can't be reached through private messages. And 14 billion. That's a massive blow to our guild's funds. Next to him, another guild member, trying to keep his composure, speaks up. The news about Zhao Ming's weapon exploding must have spread. This malicious bidding was definitely premeditated. With a frustrated growl, the guild leader snaps at the vice leader, giving him a swift kick. Get up! How long are you going to hide in your shell like a tortoise? We've got the equipment back. Now it's time to focus and get back to business. The scene shifts again, this time to a grand, imposing hall filled with influential figures in a high-stakes meeting. The atmosphere is tense as they debate heatedly. At the head of the table sits Zhou Tai, an elderly yet formidable figure. His aura commands respect, his voice gruff and authoritative. He's known as a level 110, 5-star bloodthirsty warrior and the strategy group leader of the elite guild. Heavenly Mechanism Pavilion. Zhou Tai's expression is stern as he addresses the Spirit Hunters Guild leader, who is seated nervously across from him. Are you suggesting our strategy was flawed? What a joke! We've cleared the Black Dragon Fortress secret dungeon at least 5 times. We've meticulously verified every step of our strategy. There should not be any issues. Are you sure you followed our strategy step by step? His tone leaves no room for doubt or contradiction. The Spirit Hunters Guild leader, sweating under the intense scrutiny, responds earnestly. Absolutely. We followed the Heavenly Mechanism Pavilion strategy to the letter, but the behavior pattern of the Black Dragon boss was completely different from the description in the strategy. Of course, I'm not questioning your professionalism, but every word I'm saying is true. Why would I risk the sacrifice of my entire guild's main force being wiped out just to blackmail you? That's absurd. Before Zhou Tai can respond, another voice cuts through the tension. It belongs to Lu Ci, a smug and arrogant figure lounging in his chair. Known as a level 103, 5-star Shadow Slayer, he's notorious for his disdainful attitude. With a condescending smile, he sneers at the Spirit Hunters Guild leader. A bunch of useless people, fed by strategies, and yet you still manage to get wiped out by a level 99 trash boss. What's the use of you? And now you come crying to leech off our exploration team? Who gave you the face to do so? The tense atmosphere in the meeting room becomes even more charged as the Spirit Hunters Guild leader, clearly agitated, addresses the arrogant figure, Lu Ci. Sir, please watch your words. Lu Ci leans back in his chair, a devilish smile playing on his lips. What? Train harder if you're weak. If you can't handle losing, then don't play. Got it? Before the situation can escalate further, Zhou Tai, the old and commanding leader of the Heavenly Mechanism Pavilion, raises his hand to silence the room. Enough, Lu Ci. Hold your tongue. His voice is calm but carries an undeniable authority that instantly quells any further outbursts. Zhou Tai continues, his tone resolute and unwavering. Heavenly Mechanism Pavilion has always placed the utmost importance on integrity, and will never sell any incorrect information. Therefore, I will arrange for the exploration team to retrace the steps in the Black Dragon Fortress. If there are indeed errors in the strategy, all the losses incurred by your spirit hunters will be borne by us. However, if the strategy is correct, then it means that you, Lei, as the guild leader, made a mistake somewhere, and it's not our concern. Is this arrangement acceptable? The Spirit Hunters Guild leader, Lei, visibly relieved by Zhou Tai's fair proposition, nods earnestly. In that case, I'll trouble you with it. Zhou Tai nods, his eyes locking onto Lei's with a promise of resolution. Tomorrow, the 4 of us will accompany Lei to the dungeon to investigate. Is that acceptable? The atmosphere in the hall suddenly darkens as a ghost-like figure, shrouded in black mist, glides into the room. The apparition's presence is so unsettling that the members of the Spirit Hunters Guild instinctively draw their weapons, ready to defend themselves with everything they've got. The air crackles with tension, and their eyes widen in fear at the sight of this eerie newcomer. Before any conflict can erupt, Zhou Tai, the seasoned leader of the Heavenly Mechanism Pavilion, raises his hand to calm the room. His voice carries an air of authority and reassurance. Everyone, don't panic. This is Mr. Chunlun from the headquarters of the Heavenly Mechanism Pavilion. The mention of Chunlun's name brings a wave of murmurs and cautious glances among the guild members. They lower their weapons slightly, but their eyes remain fixed on the spectral figure, whose form is still partially obscured by the swirling mist. Chunlun steps forward, the black mist clinging to him like a shadow. His presence is both otherworldly and commanding, a blend of menace and mystery. His eyes, gleaming with an eerie light, scan the room before settling on Zhou Tai. Zhou Tai. Chunlun's voice is a chilling whisper that sends shivers down spines. I should have told you to inform me if you were planning to venture into the Black Dragon Fortress, correct? Zhou Tai bows slightly, showing respect and a hint of contrition. Apologies, Master Chen. This was intended as a follow-up service by our exploration team. We did not want to trouble you unnecessarily. Chunlun's ghostly figure waves away the apology with an almost ethereal grace. No need for explanations, he intones, his voice carrying an unsettling mix of amusement and hunger. Tomorrow, I will accompany you. The Black Dragon Fortress holds such delicious souls. Each harvest fortifies my treasures. Even if I kill it thousands of times, it's never enough. Dear Black Dragon, wait for me to reap you once more. The scene shifts to our hero, comfortably sprawled on his bed, eyes fixed on the system interface in front of him. He's reflecting on his new guild situation. Wow, he thinks. Truly worthy of being an all-female guild. The chat channel hasn't stopped buzzing, and most of it is about me. Luckily, I blocked it quickly, or I'd be annoyed to death. His thoughts are interrupted by a sudden system notification. Ding! There is a new bid for the Storm's Call diamond tier weapon you are selling at the auction house. Curiosity piqued, he clicks to view the latest bids. His eyes widen in astonishment. Someone bid? Let me see, what the heck is this? Do these two have some grudge? They've been bidding for over a dozen pages. Holy crap! Over 14 billion? Without hesitation, he confirms the sale, his mind racing. Of course, I confirm. Thanks to the unknown ice switch for helping me raise the bid. Almost immediately, the system chimes in again. Ding! Transaction confirmed. Transaction successful. Another message follows. System detected that you are a distinguished member of the X-Alliance's Black Gold. You are exempt from all transaction fees at the auction house and will receive a 5% feedback bonus based on the auction price. A final notification adds the cherry on top. Your current account has been credited with 15.015 billion. Current balance, 15.515 billion. Our hero grins with satisfaction. Exempt from fees plus a 5% bonus, equivalent to a 10% profit. I've directly earned another billion. So comfortable. This is the ultimate enjoyment a distinguished member should have. I'm going to take a break, looking forward to another part-time job tomorrow. This feeling of overpowering weaklings is a bit addictive. After experiencing this pleasure, who would want to laboriously grind monsters like I did before? As he revels in his good fortune, he drifts off to sleep. His rest is cut short by an early morning system message. At precisely 7 a.m., the system alerts him. Ding! Boss part-time cooldown complete. Another message follows. Detected that a transgender is challenging the dungeon. 5 members from the exploration team, a member from the A-rank guild, Lingen. Would you like to establish a connection? Intrigued, our hero considers the information. It's actually the renowned exploration team. They're known as the Dungeon Killers, having conquered numerous dungeons and made strategies based on them. There are also many 5-star professionals above level 100 in the guild. They should have already cleared this dungeon before, so this sudden visit, is it related to the Spirit Hunter's wipeout incident? Regardless of your intentions, since you've only brought 6 people, you must be extremely confident in your abilities. Well then, I won't hold back. Confirm the connection. He watches as the system initiates the connection. After a few tense breaths, the interface signals that the link is successful. With a confident smile, our hero declares, "Let's begin my second part-time challenge." The screen before him shifts to show the dungeon scene. After possessing the Black Dragon again, our hero ponders, the elite monsters that died before have also been resurrected. But nothing is surprising about that. The Black Dragon Fortress is only a diamond-level secret realm, which can be refreshed repeatedly like a game. Only star-level or above secret realms are non-replicable. The elf girl from before interrupts, "What are you up to again?" Our hero reflects, from the perspective of the black dragon, this elf girl looks like a beautiful pet. Ahem. But then again, how was this elf girl abducted? When I wasn't connected, the black dragon should have only acted according to established rules. Let me see who's in the exploration team. Sure enough, there are 5 5th-level professionals. Lei Shan from the Spirit Hunter is here too. It seems they're here to clean up after the previous mess. The exploration team's after-sales service is impressive. Their combat power is much stronger than last time with Lei Swan. But as long as they don't get their hands on the Dragon Slayer's heart, they shouldn't cause me much harm, right? Just to be safe, let's probe their strengths and weaknesses first. You can't be careless against level 5 professionals. He orders, "You monsters, take the other soldiers around and go outside to deal with the intruders." They reply, "Yes." Our hero then says to one of them, "Wait. You stay behind." The monster asks in confusion, "Me?" The players discuss among themselves. There haven't been any issues so far, and the strategy guide matches up. Maybe the Spirit Hunter didn't deceive us after all. Another player replies, "I think they probably messed up on their own and are just looking for trouble." The first man says, "Don't be careless. Keep up the barrier and take down the boss steadily." Noticing something, one of them asks, "What's happening over there?" Someone adds, "Damn it! Why are there so many monsters?" Suddenly, many monsters attack them. One of the monsters shouts, "Leave no intruders alive! Attack!" The leader of the Spirit Hunter says in shock, "It was the same last time, but there are even more monsters now." The old leader replies, "Unexpected, but this threat still can't affect our exploration team. Form up. I will draw the elite monster's attention while the rest of you focus on eliminating the small ones, then concentrate on my target." Everyone replies in unison, "Understood." They then start attacking with full force, eliminating all the monsters along the way. After observing them, our hero thinks, truly worthy of being 5th rank experts. Their strength is like immortals experiencing life. And that mysterious mage hasn't even made a move yet. This isn't simple. Looks like I have to take action myself. Our hero emits a dangerous aura, confusing and stunning the elf girl. All the minions shout, "Lord Atos is taking action again?" Wait, why did I say again? One of the monsters asks, "Have you ever seen Lord Atos take the initiative before?" Another replies, "No, but why does this scene seem so familiar?" The elf girl wonders, how could this be? It's acting ahead again. What's happening to this black dragon? It wasn't like this when I was captured, the Spirit Hunter's leader says. Truly a top-notch strategy team under the Sky Pavilion. I've witnessed the strength of the exploration team today, but this situation isn't mentioned in the strategy guides, right? The old leader responds. Indeed. We'll look into it after the instance ends, the ghost-like old man sneers. You can't handle even these small fries and still call yourselves the Never-Fail Guild? How laughable. Oh, another batch of fresh dragon corpses for my collection, the Spirit Hunter's leader replies. Master Chin, perhaps our guild's strength may not be noteworthy in your eyes, but there are issues with this strategy. As a leader of the Sky Pavilion, shouldn't you speak fairly? The ghost-like old man grins devilishly. Young man's got some nerve, daring to question me. Say a couple more words, and perhaps I'll have another specimen for my collection, he. The guild leader becomes frightened and exclaims. What? The old leader intervenes. Master, please don't joke like that. You're scaring the clients. Let's all calm down. The guild leader ponders in shock and fear. There was a moment just now that made me think I was really done for. The old leader thinks, this old pervert acts without considering the consequences. If you really kill him, how are we going to get more contracts in the future? The Spirit Hunter's leader smiles and thinks, you just gloat for now. Let's see if you're still laughing after meeting the Black Dragon, huh? Noticing the Black Dragon flying over them, the Spirit Hunter's leader becomes frightened and shouts. Black Dragon? It's the Black Dragon, the old leader says in shock. The boss actually acted ahead of schedule. How is this possible? Another person adds. Is this a bug? Spirit Hunter didn't deceive us? Our hero starts emitting a dangerous and deadly aura, making them all frightened. The old leader orders. Form up! Lao Zhuang maintains the mountain barrier. Lu Xi, be ready to transform at any moment. Healers, prioritize healing Lu Xi. Keep my health at 30%. A system message appears stating, Skill info box. Berserker talent, significantly increases all attributes when health drops below 30%. reduces damage taken. All the players attack our hero with their full force and their special skills. Our hero ponders. These damages seem off. As expected, even Phi-Trans professionals can't deal much with damage reduction talents. The old leader says, "This black dragon has damage reduction buffs. Keep chipping away," someone adds. "That opening attack, I saw it coming," our hero, while attacking, thinks. "Can you guess what I'll do next?" Then he switches his targets to the back line. They are saved when the old leader blocks the attack with much difficulty. Our hero ponders. "What a waste, such a good opportunity to eliminate the squishy back line," the man wearing an assassin dress says. "Your vulnerabilities are all behind you, taste my strike." After saying this, he attacks our hero from behind. The assassin grinds his teeth and adds, "My most powerful execution skill, Shadow Stab, can take down even small bosses in Starlight tier instances with millions of HP. How come it's dealing so little damage to a Diamond tier instance boss? Is damage reduction this outrageous?" Our hero attacks him, pondering. "Now it's your turn to reveal your vulnerabilities, go to hell." After getting hit by our hero, the assassin's shield value drops to 0%, and his health remains at only 1%. Seeing the assassin in this state, everyone rushes forward, shouting and panicking. "That was close, just a thread of health left. Luckily, I shielded him. Old Zhang, heal him quickly." Noticing that our hero is charging to attack, Saitama becomes shocked and says, "This move, could it be Breath of Annihilation?" The old leader responds, "But isn't that supposed to be the transition ultimate skill that's used when health is below 70%? Why is it being used at the beginning?" Then our hero unleashes an attack so destructive that everything within its path is engulfed in flames and reduced to nothing. After the attack, our hero ponders. He's still alive, but that move should be the last resort defense skill of the Barrier Master. The next Breath of Annihilation should finish them off, the ghost-like old man says. "Why isn't this boss following the usual pattern?" The old leader adds. "And it seems to have gained some intelligence, understanding tactics and exploiting our vulnerabilities," someone else chimes in. "Stop joking, this is a stone-tier boss, its behavior patterns should be fixed. How could it suddenly grow a brain?" They use the ultimate skill of the Mountain Barrier Master to block our hero's attack, which seems to have saved them. Suddenly, the ghost-like old man says, "A bunch of useless trash. In the end, I have to take action myself." He prepares a deadly and dangerous attack while chanting, "In the endless abyss of the underworld, awaken the ancient soul, follow my will, obey my call, and use your majesty and power to bring destruction to this world. Come out, Bone Dragon Malthus." Seeing the resurrected Bone Dragon, our hero ponders. "This guy is actually a necromancer?" Seeing the Bone Dragon, which is as big as our hero, he ponders. Necromancers are extremely rare special occupations. It is said that high-level necromancers can even summon undead creatures at the level of dungeon bosses. So, will the strength of this dragon be comparable to mine? The old necromancer orders his Bone Dragon. "Go! Tear apart your enemies!" Then our hero and the Bone Dragon start their fight. As he battles the Bone Dragon, our hero muses. "Such immense power! Does this seemingly fragile Bone Dragon actually have such strength? Get lost!" Suddenly, the Bone Dragon roars and prepares to attack, sending a powerful blast from its mouth towards our hero. To counter this, our hero unleashes his Breath of Destruction from his mouth, causing massive destruction. While attacking, our hero ponders. "Are you trying to intimidate me with your ultimate move? Its breath is indeed powerful, but I haven't exerted my full strength yet." Saying that, our hero increases the intensity of his attack, which causes even greater destruction and eliminates the Bone Dragon. Looking at the dragon's remains, our hero ponders. Is that all?" Our hero becomes shocked, seeing a new Bone Dragon behind him, and ponders. This thing can still resurrect?" Suddenly, the old ghostly necromancer says arrogantly. He, as many fresh corpses as there are, rise and continue to fight for me, Bone Dragon Marses." The Bone Dragon attacks our hero with its bone claws continuously, causing our hero to lose 19% of his total health. Being shocked, our hero ponders. "This damage is much higher than that of a class changer. If this continues, I might lose." Our hero strikes the Bone Dragon with his dragon tail and flies into the sky, thinking, "Huff, huff, I need to catch my breath quickly. It's about to catch up." He then realizes. This bone monster can't fly? This is good. Seeing our hero flying, the old ghostly necromancer becomes angry and shouts. Tisk, troublesome. Marzas, the bone dragon, attack the enemy from a distance. The bone dragon launches multiple attacks toward our hero. While avoiding and dodging the attacks, our hero ponders. Ha! How could such an attack hit me? And at this height, the summoner himself is really defenseless. Noticing the eerie gaze of our hero toward him, the old ghostly necromancer becomes frightened and orders his bone dragon. Marzas! Come back immediately and protect me! As the bone dragon starts to retreat toward the necromancer, our hero unleashes Dragon's Charge Throw version toward the necromancer before the bone dragon can protect him. The necromancer loses 80% of his HP, leaving only 20%. The impact of our hero's attack is so immense that it causes massive destruction. Other players rush forward, activating their shields to protect the fallen necromancer. One of them orders, quickly, heal up and shield. Retreat to a safe area. A system message appears stating, sharing the pain, shares half the damage taken by teammates, receiving a 50% damage reduction effect. The old necromancer asks urgently, has Lu Ci not returned yet? The old leader replies, Master, be patient. I calculated the time, he should be here any moment now. Our hero suddenly notices and says, Lu Ci? That assassin! I didn't even notice he had been missing for a while. Could it be? Is he going to retrieve the heart of the dragon? The players see someone coming from the direction where the heart of the dragon is located and become happy, shouting, Captain? Lu Ci is back. Another adds, That is great, the Spirit Guild leader exclaims. This time we are winning for sure. Seeing their happy expressions, our hero mumbles, That's what you think. But is it too early to be happy? Then, the monster from before, whom our hero told to wait, comes running toward our hero and shouts, Lord Athos! I'm back! Kneeling before our hero, the monster offers the heart of the dragon, saying, I've retrieved the heart of the dragon, and have not failed the mission. Our hero replies, Well done! Seeing the heart of the dragon in the hand of our hero, the players become shocked and fearful. Then, our hero moves his dragon claw toward the heart of the dragon, saying, You despicable schemers, thanks to my preparations. With the heart of the dragon in hand, victory will be mine. Our hero then attacks the heart with one of his dragon nails, causing its destruction. After destroying it, our hero becomes shocked and ponders. What is this? A system message shows before everyone, stating, Detecting uncontrollable factors, Diamond Secret Realm, Black Dragon Fortress, level change imminent. Secret Realm level beginning to rise, Starlight Tear. The scene shifts to the profession-changing hall, where people ask in surprise, What's happening? Someone adds, An earthquake? A nun tells the senior priest, Master Priest, there is an unusual surge in spiritual energy. What could this be? The senior priest replies, I sense a powerful aura emerging from some hidden realm. I never expected it to affect the real world. She also adds, I am afraid something big is about to happen in this world. Back in the battlefield, the players are shocked, stupefied, and afraid. The spirit hunter's leader exclaims, Star level? How could this happen? Someone beside him adds, I've never heard of a hidden realm upgrading like this before. Our hero ponders, I have leveled up. A system message pops up saying, Reach level 100, all attributes increased, unlock new Starshine level skill. While checking his current status window, our hero ponders, all attributes have significantly increased, and there's a Starshine level skill. And it even has a resurrection prohibition feature. In this era where you don't die as long as your level isn't reset, this skill is like cheating. Then our hero sees a note for his new skill in the system prompt. This skill can completely destroy the souls of professionals killed by it, preventing them from resurrecting. You can choose whether to destroy or not. Another system message pops up saying, System, due to the host obtaining the key item Dragon Slayer's Heart, achievement has been achieved. Seeing this message, our hero ponders, Dragon Slayer's Heart? Could it be? Was this black dragon supposed to be at Starshine level strength from the beginning? But because of the existence of the Dragon Slayer's Heart, it ignored the powerful racial traits of the black dragon, leading to the downgrade of the Hidden Realm's intensity to the Diamond Tier. And now, losing the Dragon Slayer's Heart special mechanism, the difficulty naturally increases. Although it's still unclear what early growth stage means, the situation has completely changed now. Then our hero gives a terrifying gaze at the remaining players who are running for their lives. Suddenly the assassin comes and shouts, "Bro, I've searched that tomb, but I didn't see the Dragon Slayer's heart. Did I get it wrong? Is that the boss? How did it end up like this?" "That's it, the Dragon Slayer's heart. It's in your possession," the old leader shouts. "Don't act on your own, come back quickly," and ponders inwardly. "Doesn't this idiot notice the system notification?" the assassin replies. "Don't worry, this big fool can't possibly keep up with my speed." While using his ultimate footstep technique, our hero raises his dragon hand before the assassin and slaps him to the ground with his monstrous hand, eliminating him immediately. A system message shows to the players saying, "Your teammate Lu Xi has died." Seeing the death of their teammate before their eyes, the players are shocked and panicked. The Spirit Hunters leader asks, "Captain Joe, what should we do?" After pondering inwardly, usually, Starshine tier hidden realm bosses require a team of 10 to 25 turn players to defeat. With this few people, there's no hope of winning at all. The only option now is to... He runs at full speed while shouting, "We can't beat it, let's run," someone says. "Joe Tai, are you planning to flee at this critical moment?" He replies, "And what if I am? It was foolish to try to fight under these circumstances." Hearing this, everyone starts running toward the exit. Seeing them running away, our hero says, "A wise decision. But do you think I will let you go?" Our hero immediately flies before the exit portal. Everyone is shocked to see our hero blocking their way. Someone says, "The exit is blocked by it." Suddenly, our hero unleashes the Annihilation Breath, causing great damage to them. In a half-dead state, someone says, "The Starshine level damage is terrifying. My strongest defense barrier is shattered with just one hit." The old leader adds, "My mana is running low too. If the boss uses another skill, we're done for. Everyone, put your valuable items in the infinite ring to prevent loss. There's no hope left." The old ghostly necromancer shouts, "Impossible! I won't give up. I've killed you 1,000 times before. I know all your abilities like the back of my hand. Even if you've advanced to Starshine level, I can still kill you once more." Then he starts laughing like a madman and says, "The undead souls sleeping in the long river of time, use my power as a mediator to break the boundary between life and death, and let your existence appear in the world again." Many ghostly monsters appear behind him, summoned by the old ghostly necromancer. A system window pops up before our hero. Skill description: summon all dead creatures on the battlefield to fight for you. Duration is infinite but will continuously drain the caster's mana and health. The old ghostly necromancer orders, "Go! Tear the enemy apart completely." Seeing their appearance, our hero ponders, "Die, you bunch of trash." From behind our hero, a bone dragon unleashes a powerful attack which lands on our hero's face but does no damage. Our hero thinks, "This little flame can't even scratch my skin." Then he grabs the bone dragon's head with his huge dragon claw and smashes it into the ground. The old ghostly necromancer becomes speechless and says in insanity, "You damn beast! But transmigrators are immortal. Even if I fail this time, I'll come back to torment you again, until I devour your soul completely." Ha! Too bad, Starshine level dungeons cannot be repeated. I wanted to torture you a few more times, he. Hearing the necromancer's threat, our hero ponders inwardly. Since we've come to this point, how could I let you leave easily? Let me try out my new skill. Our hero flies into the sky in a badass manner, emitting a dangerous and deadly aura. He begins charging his new skill, so powerful that even the mountain ranges seem tiny before the massive and terrifying destruction. The attack engulfs the players in flames, burning them to death. They start shouting, screaming, and crying in pain as their bodies gradually turn to ashes. While dying, the old ghostly necromancer shouts, "It's burning! It hurts! But next time, I'll make you taste pain 100 times worse." "Ha ha," our hero responds. "There won't be a next time." The old necromancer, shocked, exclaims, "What? What's happening? My HP has reached 0, why hasn't the transfer started? Why is my body decomposing, falling apart?" Our hero replies, "Because you have no chance of resurrection anymore. Disappear!" The necromancer's shouting and crying in agony can be heard as he realizes his fate. system messages start popping up one after another, showing whom our hero has killed and how many experience points he has gained for them. Then, a special message appears. You have completely killed level 115 Necromancer Chinluan. Gain experience 2,546,198. Another message follows. Total experience gain 9.91 million. Level up from 34 to 40. You have reached the limit of the pre-transformation level. Please complete the transformation as soon as possible. Due to experience overflow, 40% loss. Current remaining experience reserve, 5.99 million.